Mr. Awesome here, and judging from the title, you guys probably know what I'm going to be doing in this video, and it's going to be a mob spawner. Oh yes, I finished it, and it's not as perfect as it could be, and I'm in creative, you guys can tell my stuff's right there. I only did this so I can, like, do my stuff, and it won't, like, do anything, but, okay, so basically, it took me really long because I wanted to perfect it, and you guys just saw a zombie fall down there. I wanted to perfect it so that it would be super easy to show, and I won't have to do like constant video updates on like improving bug fixes and like improving it and adding some stuff. So the first point I want to make is that this is not for all mobs. Just saying, it's not for all mobs, so it will not work. It only spawns in zombies, skeletons, and creepers, the three basic mobs. Spiders will not spawn, and Endermen will not spawn. I mean, they might, but the chances are extremely rare. I do have a place in my survival world right now that they can spawn in, but not this spawner. It will not spawn in. What is this? Oh shoot! Alright, so I don't actually even know what half the stuff is, what that is, and what's the stuff are. Oh wait, no, I know what that is. Okay. I need to fix the torching and stuff, so let's see. So basically what I have here is there's three parts to the mob spawner. There's part one, the mob spawner itself. I'm calling this the body. The neck, which is where they drop down, and the neck is a crucial part of it, and I will be explaining it later. And the last part is the collection, or the butt, I guess you could call the end of it. It's like this, it's like the bottom of this and down. And that's what this huge thing is. Also, I'm gonna need to light this back up. And I'm sorry, probably you guys are gonna probably think this is really cheap, but it took me a really long time to even like finish it, and then perfecting the bugs and stuff. So I suggest this should not be done in survival. You can do it, but you're probably not gonna use quartz. Probably cobblestone. Any block would work as long as it's not transparent. Excuse me, translucent, sorry. Meaning light can seep through it. It has to be completely solid block. Okay, so once you get the lighting done, alright, so with this, I suggest it is like the modifiable one, so you can always build another layer, but you need to light up the top. That's the most important part, because mob spawners, how they work is the mobs will spawn inside within 24 blocks of you, but not 32 blocks, so if you go past that, it'll despawn. Or something like 30 something blocks, I forgot. So, you do not want them to spawn anywhere else. So before you make the mob spawner, light up the ground and light up above, so that the mobs spawn inside rather than on top or the bottom. Alright, so let's put that away. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so let's go about the first part, the actual inside. Alright, so what we have here, well, we're gonna go over that last. If you hear the Enderman, there's like a little spot down there for the Enderman to spawn. Alright, so this is the actual thing. Very nice, very cool. Basically what we have here, and there's that creeper there. So when you make this mob spawner, you're risking a little bit of efficiency, but eventually it will work. It's just that how you want to build it and stuff. And there's always different ways you can perfect the bottom. And the way you want to kill them and collect them and stuff. There's so many ways you can do it, but the way I've chosen is for simplest, and you guys can do it the same. So basically what we have here is a 3x3 center. I suggest a 2x2 center. Had to modify it a lot to make it perfect, and a lot of difficulty went into this, so yes. I haven't even actually done the rest of it yet, so let me see how I can fix this. Oops. There we go. Let's block that up. There we go. And now the water will flow this way, and any mobs will fall down there. Okay, so to explain this, what these are spawner pads, and I know a lot of videos don't. And I got this design from Ethos Lab. I just modified it a lot more, but this is basically his. And what these are spawner pads, and they are 3x3x3, meaning 3 blocks wide, 3 blocks high, and 3 blocks wide, long, and high. Yeah. and they have a block here. And what happens is mobs spawn here when it's dark. I put closer so you guys can see, and they spawn here. And the loss of efficiency is they have to walk off by themselves, but they constantly do. Mob AIs are always designed to walk in any situation. So usually you need to be near them, but most of the time they will spawn and just drop off. And another reason why it took so long to make this was the water flow. Fixing this is a pain. When you guys make it, you will see what I mean. So what you have to do is make this part, these parts over here in this like corner section here, right here, from here to here, and same with the rest of it. Each corner part has to be higher than the channels. The main channels are these. It's the cross sections and the 3x3, this right here. So to make this much easier on you guys, when you make your center, just make sure, I mean, there are different ways to make the hoppers, but I make it 2x2, so that's why I had these things to let the water flow that way. And the channels, you might want to make them the same length. I made the mistake of making it 3 and then this one 1. So it's kind of complicated, but if you make it like all of them are 3, then you can do the same design, like this, and that, and this, and this. Or you make it 1, you can copy the designs of each other. So basically they are all symmetric. So the taller ones, like these ones, if I drop down here, what will happen is it drops down a block. And you guys can see the water flow looks kind of weird. Why does it go up and why does it go back down? Well, you think this might affect your mob, but it won't. You'll just flow right past normally. And if you were from here, when you come here, you can go either this way or the other way. And then same here, you see this weird flow kind of thing, ramp. It looks like a ramp. And you think you might go up there. No, it just goes right past. And the mobs drop down here, drop into the hoppers. And since this is about 31 blocks high up from the ground floor, they will die because you need a maximum of about 24. And at first I had some difficulty since I made it 3x3. If you guys can see, it's 3x3. So I accidentally made the hoppers 3x3. And it did not work out in the loops and stuff like that. So I just had to make this kind of weird platform here where if they drop from this side, they would land here and the water would push them forward and they drop down completely. And that's where they get collected. Now the bad part about these stuff is you might have to be good with redstone to organize. I'm not that well with hoppers because I've never really learned properly. But you can expand it. As you can see, there's stuff still straggling here. You can collect this manually because I'll explain later. So basically, a lot of times there will be some drops that don't land in the hopper, so you might need to constantly check it and stuff. So with this, yeah, I explained. You also get a few bonus spots where they can spawn. They can spawn in there, in here, in here, in here, here. Well, everywhere basically on the wall. You can place a slab and they would spawn and then just drop. And they have to be extremely dark though, so that's the important part. So if I F3 right now, you guys can see mob spawn at this BL thing. BL is the light level. And as I go down closer to the glowstone down at the bottom there, if you look at the BL, it's going to go down. I mean up. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 mobs will not spawn. And you go up and they go down 0. So mobs will not spawn in the middle though. Do not worry. They have to spawn up here because we lit it down there. So they cannot spawn down there. I will not be making a video on how to make it. You guys can watch my video replay over and stuff and basically see, but this design requires a lot of blocks, lots of slabs, and lots of signs. For ease, I had to use signs. I mean, you can use other blocks that work well like signs. I don't know which ones you can think of, but signs was the best idea I came out of. Already right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs, 12, 13, 14. So we already have about 16 signs, maybe two stacks of signs, which is 32. If you guys want to do another way, there's always different ways to do this actual mob spawner and the head. Like if you want to have lava or something, that's why it took me so long. I tested it with lava, with water, drowning, and all that stuff, and mob collection and water collection. I mean, like water flowing the items, and it's just so complicated. This was my final design, and I finally got it together today, and I posted it today. So the neck, we already went over this, 31 blocks up. there's this middle thing here so that the mobs who fall down here would go into this 2x2. Because if you don't have this middle thing, they'll just drop down onto the glowstone. And the drops will just hang out here, unless they bounce in here, but they'll just hang out in the side, and we don't want that. We want an easy collection. So that's basically it, the head and the neck. I mean the body, well, we're going to call that the head, and this is the neck. The body's going to be this part, not the butt. Alright, so it's really big, you guys can tell. This part right here is not necessary, but I just had it there because decoration. You can align it however you want, like all the way out there if you want. But just keep in mind you need to be 20 blocks in with it. And this is what it looks like from below. These stuff, that's the reason why I put these blocks down. Remember I told you these blocks have to be lower than the blocks up here, the corner ones. And the water is in here for the 3x3 channel. Alright, so coming down here, this is our collection area, or the body. This room can be used for anything. It's really big. We don't need this extra spot. You don't need that if you guys are having difficulty building. You don't need all this extra space. All you really need is space for the hoppers beneath. So if you guys want to check out my compact item filter, this link will be in the description. I hope I remember. This is basically the redstone system behind it, and you can set to collect whatever you want. I have in here bones, and I just put the rotten flesh there. You can't actually collect both, so you're gonna have to make a decision. But whatever mobs do die, they end up in the hoppers, 4 hoppers in there, and they keep regulating. So if you want to get those drops out, just open the door that I had up there and get your stuff out. And I chose gunpowder and bones. Bones I need mainly for bone meal, and gunpowder I need for, well, I actually don't need it. I don't even know why I just did that. Alright, I'm gonna put in arrows. Alright, so this will be a very short video. I'm not gonna explain anything in like extreme detail, but I will put out another spawner video maybe in a few days because it takes a long time to perfect it all. This took me about a whole day a whole project day, like to build the entire thing, and then it took me another like 3 or so days to perfect it, meaning fix all the bugs and stuff. So you guys can follow my design. I can't teach it though, like reteach it to you guys, because it's way too complex and it will take a really long time, and you guys probably won't even understand it because it needs a lot. So just keep in mind, if you want to find out the original link, I will have in the description below. Also, Ethos Labs spawner, I basically used his design. I did not use it exactly, and I modified it a lot, but that's it. That's really it. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn in a few mobs, and I'll show you guys how it works. So, alright, let me put away my stuff first. And yeah, I hope you guys still do know that I built this in creative, so I'm sorry about cheating, but, whoa. Dang, a lot of chicken. You see my chicken cow? That's ridiculous. Look how many cows I have. Oh, chicken got free. Alright, so, whoa, what the heck? Alright, well, you guys are gonna watch me do this real short. Oh, and for those of you who are just looking this up on YouTube for like a spawner or whatever, and you haven't seen my channel yet, this is my island survival world, so that's why I had the chicken stuff there. Okay, so back on topic, the mob spawner, so I'm gonna go in there and check them out. And as you see, whatever I did not put in the hoppers, they will start regulating out here, and you can manually take it out. It's not that hard. Whoa. Alright, that's good. So we're gonna come back up here. Alright, so, no, I don't think you guys can see. I'm gonna get out my glowstone again. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see now. So what we're gonna do is spawn in a few mobs, and I'm gonna show you how it works and how it can. So we can only spawn in creepers, skeletons, and zombies. The rest of them will not work, as Endermen do not work in water. If they do spawn, they drop in water, they will teleport away and get pained. So that's why this spawner is not meant for them. But Endermen are very easy to spawn in. Simply put in a large space with 5 blocks up and have it extremely dark. And don't go by near it, only go once in a while, and they will spawn. I have had experience with it, and I killed one earlier, so. Okay, so we have our 3 mobs here. I will make us one for a spider one pretty soon enough, and it will work. But okay, so survival. What I want to talk about here. Survival, it's dangerous if you're creepers. I said they do spawn, so be careful if you're building this in survival. If creepers spawn, stay away, please. I would make a ladder system somewhere and a door or something like that, because if they do blow up, it's bad. So they will spawn anywhere here, so I'm going to plop one right here, and one right here. So like the zombies. Zombies are easy to walk off. They walk off in the first time, and nope, there goes the skeleton. And the creeper usually takes a while, and the water pushes them down, they die, and they lose their drops. Up there goes the creeper. The skeleton is dropped, and the creeper will drop it eventually. And a lot of times it will get stuck in that corner block, but don't worry, they will fall off eventually. If you want to reinforce that, then you can always do the same thing that I did in that corner there. Just do it all the way around. And you can see the creeper has dropped. Their drops will collect in these 2x2 hoppers here, and they will start circling through. The bone from the skeletons and the arrows, if they had any, would have gone through to the bottom, and any gunpowder or rotten flesh left over will become mine. So this is, you guys can choose whatever you want to do. This is more effective for gunpowder and bones and arrows rather than rotten flesh, because you wouldn't need rotten flesh very much, but there we go. And that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys would like to have this world or spawner for reference, I will work on making a download for it, and you can download the world and check it out for yourself. But it'll be from like today, so whatever changes I make from then on, you guys will have to re-download the world. So yeah, so the spawner, if you guys, yeah, so comment if you want me to do it, because I don't want to actually do it for no reason and like get no downloads or anything, and it won't help anyone. But if you think it really will help you, just comment please, and I will do it. Be happy to put it on this download. And this collection area part 2. Oh, 4 arrows. Another one just fell. Look how many bones we have. This is great. This is a really efficient mob spawner, just as long as they walk off. If they don't, then it's trouble, but chances are they will walk off as natural mob AI. They have to wander, so. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. This is a very short video. I just wanted to put one out because it's been like a week since I put anything out, and I wanted to get this spawner done so we can get over it and then do other stuff. And let's see, okay. So the next time I will be showing you guys to make how I made a spider spawner. I'm gonna have to work a lot on it, and this took me a long time. So please give me a thumbs up if you really like this design, and I will be happy to show you the world download. And really amazing. I mean, it's like how much work I actually put into this, that I actually even did it, because most of the time if I try to build anything like this, I probably wouldn't even have tried. This is ridiculous. It took me forever, and this will probably require a lot of blocks. So please, if you guys want to just make it out of cobblestone, I did this with chisel blocks, chisel core blocks, and core blocks. The chisel one is to recognize where the ground is, where the ground level is. Where the ground is. So like the floor, I mean, sorry. So like these will be, oh, I hear zombies. Baby zombies, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I don't want to keep babbling and waste your time for nothing. So see you guys next time.